Good Friday morning, y'all. How y'all doing? Hey, look, I get to take the kayak out. I ain't done this in a long time. I have a plan, but I don't have a plan. I'm up here on my local lake, Parksville, and my plan is to catch fish. I'm gonna try to catch some catfish. My plan is to come out of this cove, go towards the dam. I'm gonna be trolling a jointed shad wrap. Hopefully pick up something while I'm going down there. Once I get to the back of the dam, I got some frozen bluegill and some night crawlers. I'm gonna try to catch a catfish, and then I'll probably switch this pole over to a spoon and jig, see if I can't catch a big lake trout. Uh, but as soon as I started getting the kayak ready, started seeing bass popping out here chasing shad. So I'm gonna throw this shad around out here in this little cove slough before I head out to the main lake. So let me get in the water, let me get situated, and I'll see you in a second. I'm gonna throw around this for a minute before we head out. If I can't pick something up here before we leave. Well, I brought two catfish poles with me. I brought this bass pole and my light action rod with me, in case I need to catch some more bait later. I'm gonna be out here almost all day. I'm looking at probably a good 6 to 8 hours. I'm gonna try to get all the takedowns if I can, but I ain't gonna be able to record the whole time. I do have my power bank with me in case I need to have more power, but I don't know. We have to wait and see. Man, it's been a long time since I've been on here. About forgot what it felt like. All right, let's get this party going. All right. All right, I'm gonna try this spot out first. The dam is just right there. I'm gonna put my baits down. I plan on getting closer, and I'm gonna sit here for a few minutes, then I'll move up there. If I don't get nothing like there, I'm gonna move out to the middle, and then I'm gonna work that bank line over there, I think. But let's get these baits down. And this rod, I got a bluegill head. as deep as I thought it was. Good Lord. On this one, a bunch of night crawlers. Well, it's a lot deeper over here. It's still going. Oh, it stopped finally. Alrighty. Now the reason I chose this spot first is where I was coming out at is it used to be an old creek channel. It runs right into the main old river channel right here at the dam. Plus there's another creek that runs in back up that way. So I figured that right here would be a good spot to try. And a friend of mine told me to try to using night crawlers up here for catfish, so I'm gonna give it a shot. And I done got a spoon. Tied onto this one. I'm just going to vertically jig it up and down. Let me get straightened back up here just a bit. Alright. Now we just sit here and fish. Wish I had a fish finder, a depth finder, so I could see what depths the fish are at. You know, they always talk about big catfish behind the dams. Well, that's what I'm trying to hope for. Supposed to be some big trout in here too, from where they stock the creeks on up the river. They run down here into this deep, cold water. Well, I come around that bend and the wind started blowing, so I'm gonna see how bad it's blowing. Maybe it'll blow me out of here, drift enough so I can run across the fish. So we'll get stopped. We'll put these baits back down. Maybe it ain't. Won't be too bad. Maybe. Alright, let's see what happens. Y'all, if you ain't never kayaked before, when I tell you the wind is your worst enemy, I ain't lying. Anybody that kayak fishes will tell you that. You don't ever get the fish where you want to when the wind's blowing. So I was afraid of. This wind done got me. I'm hung up in two different places. I hope they don't pull my rod out. first fish on a worm. Probably a little bluegill. He's big. Long-eared, yellow breast, red breast. Hey, just jumps off the kayak now. See if I can pick one on camera. Of course, I cast it and the wind blows again. The whole time I've been sitting there putting this hook on, it ain't blowed one time. Blowing me completely away from where I was fishing. Never fails. When I was at the dam, it was blowing me this direction. Now it's blowing this direction. Well, we're gonna get to make up its mind which way it wants to blow today. So I got tired of fighting the wind. As long as I was paddling somewhere, the wind wouldn't blow. As soon as I'd stop and put my lines down, it'd blow me right into the bank. So I found this little cove island thing. I pulled up on it. I got my butt of the kayak grounded. And I just cast it out here. It's about 60 foot deep right there. Or right out in the middle. And I'm done hung on this one. But now that I've done that, you can see the water. There ain't no wind blowing. I guarantee you if I got out there, the wind would blow me plumb right up into all them trees over there. So if I get one, I'll get back with him. I'm gonna try to get this unsnagged. Oh. Okay, I done a while ago. I got that hit when I got hung up. I just now got two big old hits and then almost got hung up. So there's something biting it here. I'm gonna see if I can't get it for you. Now watch, I turn the camera on, I won't get a bite. Oh, oh. We'll get it. Oh, it's just a bluegill, I think, or shell cracker. Oh, maybe not. Oh, one day. Well, he fought bigger than that. I thought maybe I had a bass. Long-eared sunfish. Long-eared red breast, something. I'm gonna keep him for bait. It just ain't my damn day. Okay, so I decided to give up catfishing for a little while and try to catch some bass and bluegill and whatever I can. I sat there at that spot for a good hour. I only caught those two little things, so I'm gonna float around. My wife bought me about 5 little crankbaits, little bitty ones. I'm gonna cast these around, And then on my other rod, I got a buzz bait with a crawdad plastic on it. I'm gonna cast around. I'm probably gonna go run this little slough here, cast around, see what we can catch. Shit, they're playing. Running into crap. Wind. I had to stop and put a battery in the camera, and this is the slough that I came out of at the beginning, which most of the day I spent just on the other side of here. I mean, I'll let you see. It's just right over there. I think you can see. I mean, it's just bam, it's right there. It's really deep right here. There's a big deep hole. There's a point right here. Put worms back on it, a fresh bluegill head, frozen fresh bluegill head, and I'm just gonna sit here and see what happens. Yeah, I fought them waves, man. It's crazy. No matter what I done, it just kept blowing me either into something or away from where I was wanting to be. So I decided just to bank and catfish. Caught this one on a worm, sitting around here waiting. I think I got it on the other camera, I'm not sure. That's the reason I'm showing it on this one. I believe I'm gonna pull that one in, cut him up so it'll be fresh bait. Have a better chance. I'll get back with you. Alright, I'm back on the kayak. It's about almost 4 o'clock. I'm just gonna play around, see what happens. It don't matter what side of the cove I go to, what side of the lake, the wind is always blowing against me. Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go over here. I figured that would snap it. Let's see what happened to this one. This is why I don't like bass fishing. I do enough of this catfishing. I don't need. Oh, really? And I got waves coming. Shit. I don't know if y'all heard that. There was a tree fell in the water over there. About where I was fishing at. Well, y'all, thanks for stopping and watching. You know, I didn't catch a lot of fish. Things didn't go as planned. And like a lot of things, it just wasn't meant to be that day. Even though it looked like it was really frustrating and everything, I still had a great time. I got out there and tried. When Mother Nature deems that you're not going to go fishing, I guess you just ain't going to fish no matter what you try. But yeah, that wind, I'm telling you what, it's brutal for a kayaker. And I have an anchor, but in most spots that I was fishing was right at 100 foot deep, and my anchor rope is only 100 foot, so I would have just been sitting in one spot spinning around in circles the whole time. My line's been getting tangled up in my rope, and when I was in those sloughs, there's just so many down trees through there, I would have lost my anchor anyway, so it wouldn't have done no good. But maybe next time. There's always next time, y'all. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Always Crazy Cat Fishing.